Oi, this is the Malcolm Gamer, and yeah, Nekopara, I'm back. I'm gonna ignore that these save files are from like a month ago. You like to load? Yeah. So before I start recording, I realized something. Whenever they blink, it's completely random. There's no time lapse of when they blink. It's super freaking incalculable. What is it super? It's incalculable. Incalculable. Whatever. Also, I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm using my cheap mic and I'm freaking sick as frick. So yeah. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do freaking the voices like freaking Chocola's. Yeah. Anywho, let's begin. The takoyaki seller isn't here today. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, the food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I'd also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigeru got home. Sorry, Vanilla. Oh god, that sounds freaking bad. But what was it called? Oh, what was it called? Catnip? That sounds about right. That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't you rest a bit? Okay, maybe a little bit. No, chocolate's mine. Sorry to worry you, Master. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she was in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I really could say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? In that case, I'll buy something to drink. Get me Red Bull. Thanks. Something for everyone, okay? Understood. Leave it to me. Wait, did I say Red Bull? I should probably say freaking milk. Holy shit. I'm tired today. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocolate. Aw, you look sad. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocolate. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Chocolate, we'll go home. Her voice is so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocolate's head. Is that right if Chocolate calls you sometime, Master? Yeah. But you're alright if I go visit you as well, Master. Yeah. Master, will you be sure to think about us every day? Is it alright if Chocolate to still call you Master even if Chocolate's far away from you? Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Master. Chocolate's sorry, I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could. Sniffle, you really are. Oh wait, why did I say sniffle? You really are kind, aren't you, Master? I don't really think I'm kind at all. You said the same thing before, didn't you, Master? Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla took the home by Master and Shigeru's hand? Ah, of course I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla huddled together crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day I embraced their small, cold bodies, and I took them home with me. There's no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, we two really couldn't get used to things at home. We were scared back then. Because we were unfamiliar with the house, the people, the cat girls we didn't know. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigeru. Yes, you really did make her worry. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla had a fever too? Ah, I definitely do remember that. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. No one had realized it that night. But we felt so much pain, anguish, and loneliness. We couldn't speak or move our arms or legs at all. All we could do was cry, and we kept hoping for anyone to come save us. And then, it's alright, I'm with you too, so don't worry. Two big warm hands who gently rubbed our head, Master. He kept saying, don't worry, as we stayed by our side. We continued to stroke and comfort both Chocolate and Vanilla. The morning came and took us to the hospital. We were always by our side. We felt so anxious and helpless. It felt like it was just all lies to us. With the United States government. Back then, you said the same thing. You didn't think you were being kind. But if Master hadn't saved us, Chocolate and Vanilla wouldn't be here now. Back then, if Master wasn't by our side, we wouldn't be able to trust anyone. Thanks to Master, we were able to meet again. We were able to become friends with Shigeru-chan and everyone else. That's why, from that day forward, Master became Chocolate's master. It was that day forward Chocolate began loving her kind master as well. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me. That's why when Chocolate hears that Master won't be around anymore. Chocolate couldn't do anything else but want to go with Master. So Chocolate begged Shigeru-chan. She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if it would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocolate. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name. Chocolate, yes, as cat girls don't really understand when it comes to money and other complex things. Still, no matter what, Chocolate wants to be by Master's side. When Master was having a tough time or was in trouble, somehow Chocolate just knows. Chocolate just somehow does. Whether it's cleaning, doing laundry, or cooking, Chocolate will do anything to help. Even if Chocolate can't do it properly right now, Chocolate will absolutely make sure she will be able to do things right someday. That's why. That's why it wouldn't be okay to ask for one more favor. Chocolate wants to be with Master. Chocolate voiced her feelings clearly once again. It barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to instantly believe me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days could be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving them home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all. Hey, you're back. We are cat girls, so we're honest with ourselves. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point. She looked straight at me as she sat at Chocolate's side. For me, as long as it's fun, I'm fine with being with Chocolate. Even if there are hardships, I think I am fine with it. Oh wait, she says something. Yeah. After all, it's much more lonely and painful when we can't be together. Vanilla. If we really love you, then even if it's troublesome, we want to be with you. That is a reason to want to be with you. Stuff like whether we'd be happy or not. Even though you're our master, don't you think it's wrong for you to decide that? Besides, when a person important to us is in trouble, that's more reason for us to be by their side. We don't know what we can do, but in tough times, we can at least be by your side to cheer you up. That we can do. It was as if a gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. That is probably why Shigiri let us follow your master. Since Shigiri came up, she asked us to go in her steed, the master. That is why if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. There were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Even if we lived a worry-free life, we would hate it if Master wasn't around. No matter how difficult Chocolate wants to be together with Master, when Chocolate begs you to allow us to be by your side, Master. This is where Chocolate wants to be. She was on the verge of tears. Chocolate was facing it up. There was nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Clouds. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. Master, does that mean? Won't be like it was at home. You can't just live there however you like, got it? Yes, that won't be a problem. Chocolate is happy as long as Master is here with her. Oh well, Master is finally surrendered. Sometimes people say they hate what they actually love, right? The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was still so immature. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. Of course, Chocolate was already knew we don't have fatty tuna for dinner every night. Just occasionally is good enough. For me, A4 grade is fine as long as it's Matsusuka beef. Fatty meat is best. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain. I lovingly rub their heads just heavily in their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? Yeah, why is that? Are you done with shopping already? We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, right? Don't we? Oh, Master's so cool. While we're at it, let's buy some Matsusuka beef. Matsusuzake. Okay. Well, today is a celebration, so why not? Yay, a celebratory party! master is so generous as expected of her master. Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited chocolate and vanilla, we took to the first steps towards it. Yeah! Yeah! White screen. Oh shit. Shit. I took the thing again. Something went black. What the frick just happened? Okay. Like, bad shit happened to my freaking computer, right? Freaking. What was supposed to happen was it was supposed to show some freaking video and some shit with some song. But like, something fucked up. So, you know what, I'm just gonna call it a freaking episode. Too sick for this. Alright, freaking save over here. Alright, y'all. Freaking done choking today's freaking episode of Nekopara, Volume 1. So see you guys next time when I start Chapter 2. Yeah. Bye-bye.